Let's get another win in there. I think I have about 10 to 15 minutes for every part. That's clever. More people will watch. I think I'm going to keep that new thumbnail too. It's pretty dope. What's it called again? Images. Images. Wow, what? Downloads? There it is. Yeah, it's pretty good because I do have the colonel and the sergeant in my loadout. Haha. Excellent. Nah.
What up, do time for round 3?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm keeping these videos a bit briefer. I'll do 2 battles and then I'll rebroadcast. I might spam a bit, but hey, can't have it all. So the thumbnail is up. And I think let's check the standings for a bit. I want to be in the top 3. Gameathon is killing it. He's number 1. He's doing the bare minimum. Hey, he scored another match. Good for you, Big Papa. Yeah, it gets addictive even if you already have your target. And yeah, I'm back. But only just 10 points. Let's get some more distance between me and him. I actually slacked off a bit yesterday to give him a false sense of security. He's like, okay, he's probably not going to score a lot anymore. Let's see, I want to get to 1500. Let's assign the grunt back. I'm liking the thumbnail. The thumbnail is a picture of the sergeant and the colonel, who I have in that squad. Right. Let's bring the noise. And next. Yes, you did get here really in time. So
What time is it in Holland?
let me see. Yeah, it's late. It's 5 p.m. I got lost in making the music between 12 and 4:30, so I made music for 4.5 hours. I wrote a letter. Things are going to be interesting for me the couple next week. I'm trying to reconnect with somebody. Hey, Mr.
It's 6 p.m. here.
6 p.m. Okay, that's Amsterdam time is 5 p.m. Okay, let's go. Welcome to the show. Drop a comment, you're going to get a shout out. Let's play some guns up. I made it back into the top 3, now I got to stay there. I'm going to do 2 more of these alliance battles, and then I'm going to rebroadcast to keep them a bit brief, because the last times my videos went to over an hour, and I can understand that that's a bit long. Let's see, am I going to put grunts in there? Yeah, I'm going to let the grunts take the damage. Let's brute force this part of the base. Put grunts in there with the damage perk and the damage hat. Putting health on them just makes them targets for longer. What am I looking at? I'm looking at bombardiers and snipers. So timing is going to be crucial. When do I deploy my veterans? When do I start deploying the other heavy units? Where are the air? There's some anti-air here. Okay. This is about it. I gotta start pushing in the bigger units. All of these are expendable. I have more than 5,000 ammo, so that's gonna be good. Easy on the grunt.
Not going to lie, I was waiting for the stream.
Okay, cool. Let's start pulling them back. for the units, the veterans behind this wall of other units. I haven't checked if I need to rush the base. No, there's no rush. Actually, I might have a bit of a rush there. So that's interesting. Are they taking damage? Oh, whoop. Start taking down these units from beyond visual range. We're not in range yet, that's the problem. Wait, I'm already too late with that. Wait now. Come on guys, stay please. Ah, glitchy. Come on man. I'm gonna have to figure out the biggest threat. I'm not bringing my A game here. It's not good. That's the biggest threat. Still those snipers. Come on, shoot! Man. This is bad. Not good. Can't pull him back either. Man. I should have made a hole. I should have made a hole over here to get at least something of a blind spot. Huh? Not going to lie. You're waiting? Yeah. I usually I start streaming a bit early. But I'm making an album. I'm making a lot of songs, so yeah. I think tomorrow I'll stream again at the usual time, which is about 2 hours. I'm 2 hours late. I've also decided that this is going to be a guns up channel. No more Battlefield or GTA. Maybe GTA once in a while. Get a good concept.
Those bombardiers are a problem.
Yes, those bombardiers are a problem. What you have to do is make a hole over here for a blind spot so you can try and take them down. So I made two mistakes. I deployed my vest too quickly and I didn't make a hole in the wall. It's okay though, I can take a loss. Over here on the Game Kravens channel you get the good with the bad, nothing is edited. So I'm just going to train some more vets. I'm doing an alliance battle. And that way I can slowly make my way to 6 o'clock. After which I think I'm gonna chill out with the movie or go outside for a bit with the guitar and practice some more. My fingers hurt because I haven't played guitar in years. I mean, basically what you're doing is you're rubbing your fingers on steel. The strings are made of steel, so it hurts. But I'm getting these callouses on them. I think that's how you pronounce it. You get thicker skin on your fingertips. After a while you can put them in a flame. It doesn't hurt. Don't do that, by the way. It's a stupid idea. So yeah, I've been trying to work this sequencer with the MIDI keyboard for about a week now. I'm finally getting the hang of it. But I very much prefer just playing the instruments themselves. I play drums and bass and guitar. I sing, I rap. So piano is not my strong suit, especially not programming MIDI patterns into a sequencer. But it's just for like a proof of concept, like a demo. So I'm writing this demo. I send it over to a woman I know. And yeah, see what happens from there. Once I'm ready to make the album, I'm gonna do all the instruments live, and I'm gonna do all of the instruments myself. That way, I know who to blame if it sucks. If it sucks, I can't blame anybody else. It's gonna be the Kravens that sucks. But I'm getting a good feeling about these songs. I've been practicing music for 30 years. And I'm finally seeing some improvement. Some of these songs are giving me goosebumps. So there's two sides to my coin. On the one hand, I'm a rapper. I'm pretty good at that too. And as a rapper, I'm very fierce. But there's also a softer side. And when I play this independent rock thing, yeah, it might hit you in the feels. That's all I have to say. I need to make some new vets. That's going to take 3 or 4
Why is the
minutes.
loading screen so long?
My profile is corrupted. I once reinstalled it and my profile is corrupted. That's why these loading screens are sometimes very long. And your profile is kept on the back end. So your profile is on the server. I could probably ask them to release my profile, put in a new profile, but then I'd have to start the game all over again. What I usually do is I just talk through it and read an article. I've been stepping away from the economics and the politics and the diplomacy of it all. I'm just going to talk about actual war and weapons in these loading screens. I need to do a 1-minute setup. So bear with me. You might have noticed a thumbnail. There's a sergeant and a colonel in there. I'm bringing those onto the battlefield in my veterans. So let's get this done. In a pinch, I would also like one of these guys. Give him a blue fast track. Oh, I need to switch that one. Okay. I'm a bit sloppy. I don't know what's happening here. In a pinch, I would also accept a veteran commando in there.
So what's the strategy?
What's the strategy? My overall strategy is to bring 8 units to the battlefield, meaning that I attack a one-skull opponent to breed new veterans, fast-track them, and once I'm done, I'm going to replace these 2 units with the grunt and the ranger, because I'll have them in my veteran squad. Bringing a diverse army into the battlefield is a really good idea. I'll have at least 2 sergeants, 2 colonels, and then 6 of the other units. So in a nicely balanced, I would have 2 of each, except for the riot. 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. And that works best for me. Ammo. I don't need 3,000 ammo. I just need to bring this. I'm going to milk that base. By that I mean I'm going to pull back my units so the base can spawn more units. I had really good experience with unit damage, because damage, the perk and the flag, the special, is excellent for fast tracking. Actually better than the actual fast track perk. And since I didn't replace any of the damage perks on those units, I should fast track rather quickly. Ooh, I'm switching back into a British accent. It's the accent that I was taught in. Then I had a lot of American friends, and then I started speaking like a LA dude-ish accent. And I got a friend in Amsterdam, he's from New Jersey, so there's some of that in there as well.
What do sergeants do?
Sergeants add damage and accuracy to the units they have in their circle. And it's surprisingly effective. I'll demonstrate in a bit. Okay, I think I might have overdone it on the Rocketeers. No, okay, 2 Rocketeers, 2 Commandos. Now wait. Pull them back, have them pull up as a single unit. I'm going to spam sergeants. There she is. These 2 sergeants award 15% damage and 15% extra accuracy. Colonels. 1 more colonel. Spam the riots. and make sure all these units are behind a wall of riot officers when they engage the base. So again, I'm going to pull them back at the last possible moment before they start taking fire, and cushion them with riot officers. I want to defeat this base card first, to get them done. And I'm already, fast tracking. I'm already fast tracking. They're hardly in touch with the base yet. Get them. Okay, pull them back one more time. Now you don't want to overdo it with the riot officers, because then the units behind the officers don't get a chance to damage the enemy. So I'm pretty sure, hey, what are you doing? I'm gonna need to do something here. Okay, I got it.
There is a flank.
I'm gonna gather them up over here. I'll get to your comments in a moment. Hang on. Okay, I hope you make that in time, because this is my last rally flag. I'm gonna make a hole there and get a blind spot happening. Oh, this is gonna be way, way too close. Now, my forces are being split up. It's not good. This might turn out to be okay. What do you think? I might. I don't know. Enemy base doesn't have an angle. Crap, risky game. Damn it. Is there a threat to my units on top? Not really. Let's see what I can do to help them. We don't need a lot of help. Excellent. Wait. It's not a problem. Take down the structures, not the units. I want my fast tracking vets to take out the units. Help them out a bit with the structures. There's a flank. Yes, flanking is still the best strategy. It'll put you into a blind spot. And look at that. I already within minutes I have veterans I can use. I haven't been using the damage perk a lot. So I'm going to distract that sniper tower, pull them back so they can heal. And wait for more units to spawn so I can kill more units. If I'm going to get a gold in one match, that'll be really awesome. And then bring 2 of each to the alliance battle. 2 sergeants is enough to be thrown.
That's a lot of veterans.
Yeah. In what? In minutes. Equip them with the health perk and the damage perk. Damage card. Well, both really. The health and the damage perk, and the health and the damage card. Bring 3 flags to pull them back, let them heal, strength in numbers, and if you have flags left, you can milk the base. There you go. This is probably the best fast tracking session ever. I need 2 of each. I got 3 colonels, so I can replace the colonel with. There's no rocketeers. There's just 1 rocketeer, so let's get that rocketeer in there. Get one of the weaker colonels and balance it out. I got 2 of each. Yes. Cool. So usually this is the point where I go to an article to kind of pass the time. I've got a notion that I want to start a podcast. You probably know what that is. That's like a radio show. Alright. I'm looking for some interesting articles as we speak. if you're looking for this kind of resource, where do I get my sources? It's a website called Zero Hedge. It's all full of markets and economic news, but that's a really good indicator of where the warfare is going to be. I'm going to explain it once again. Politics is an emergent property of economics. Diplomacy is an emergent property of politics. And warfare is an emergent property of diplomacy. So you probably know if there's a trade war, it might end up being a real war. This is the kind of stuff I would be reading anyway. So, yeah. Give them a fast reload. These don't matter very much, but I have to make sure I reassign the grunt and the ranger. The rest had speed perks. I took out their speed perks. Speed perk is the secret weapon here, because you can overwhelm the base before they have time to spawn their veterans, or I mean their tents. This one's good. I never fast track the riot officer. It's really hard to do. I don't put a speed perk on them either, because they just tend to elbow their way to the front anyway. That's you. This is a slow unit. Hang on, I need to put the black perk on him, because he's the slowest. And I can put that blue perk on the sniper. I need to unlock a hero slot for the sniper. I don't have the... That's a Dutch cop. What you just heard, that's a Dutch cop. They're not coming for me. They're going across. Get a hero slot in there. I got 19 Valor. I need 16 more to unlock a hero slot. I kind of like to trade in the Valor a lot, because it almost always gives you a gold perk. That's why I don't have a lot of them. Also, if you got speed perk, I no longer need to deploy the tactical boots. I always have to put one in. I would rather put in an extra focus fire. That way, if I happen to stumble across a bombardier base with 5 minutes 30 seconds on the clock, I can destroy those bombardiers from standoff range. Before they can even shoot, I'll send in the missiles. Right, I think I had a defeat, right? Okay, let's get that switched around. I need to have a really good look at what's going on here first. So let's do some recon. You go in blind, so I have to assume every base. Got 5 minutes on the clock, bombardiers and sniper traps. Now, I got volunteer on the riot, so if I go to 44, sometimes I get 2 of them. Not this time. So I'm really optimizing everything to a T, which means just right. Optimize everything. So I still don't know what I'm facing. So I'm going to keep throwing grunts at the problem. They know what they signed up for. So. And once I get a good thrust going, I'm going to deploy the vets. Let's look. Come on. Show me. Let's start looking for ways in as well. I might want to take down this part here. What am I looking at? That's a bombardier base, and I want to rush him. I have 2 flags. Let's start bringing in this. Can I destroy one of these here? Yes. Take down that wall. Come on. Hitting. Very good. Remove these obstacles. I have 2 flags. All the grunts in front of this here, they're all expendable. Now I'm bringing in the rest of the units. Since I have 2 flags, I'll be able to probably pull them all back here. I'm going to make a hole here, and that'll lead to a blind spot. Plus the speed perk will let me overwhelm their forces before they have time to bring everybody in there. And again. No, you don't. These walls are crazy hard to break, so I'm going to use an entire focus fire just for that wall. Oh crap, I'm in trouble. Don't let them retreat yet. Uh-oh. Oh man, here we go. Hail Mary. No! Crap. Alright. I wasted that rally shot. Still got a good shot at this. I'm gonna have to switch tactics on the fly. What can I do? Decoys are also excellent against bombardiers. Wait for them to shoot. Not good. I had a big win streak yesterday, 14 matches in a row. I think my luck's run out. And another mistake. 2 unforced errors. We found that bunker already. Giving it a 50-50 chance. I don't mind losing the bets, I can always make new ones.
Hey dude, might leave the stream due to a massive storm that's in the area.
Whoa, okay man, stay safe. Wow, I made it. Thanks for watching though, you know. I'm here every day. Try to get on a bit earlier tomorrow. Going to be dedicated to guns up and moving, my movement, every weekday and Saturday. Sundays, I'm going to have to do make time for other people. 1450. I'm going to make some new vets. That's going to be slightly boring. I'm going to take a quick break. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Catch you on the flip side, guys. I'll be back in 5.